Let me start with something that will make you uncomfortable. If you think paying a high price for something proves it's valuable, you're already in trouble. I watched intelligent, hard-working people ruin their financial future because they couldn't tell the difference between what something costs and what it's worth. They weren't reckless, they were simply confused. And confusion, when money is involved, is expensive. Here's what I saw again and again. People bought stocks because everyone else was buying them. They paid high prices because the story sounded good. They assumed rising prices meant safety and falling prices meant danger. If you're watching this and you've ever said, well, it keeps going up, so it must be good, then yes, I'm talking about you. This mistake doesn't just hurt returns, it destroys peace of mind. It turns retirement into anxiety and investing into gambling. I spent decades studying markets, bubbles, crashes, and human behavior. And here's what I learned the hard way. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to stop letting price trick you and how to think like a calm, rational owner instead of a nervous speculator. Lesson 1. I stopped confusing popularity with value. When I was younger, I watched stocks soar simply because everyone wanted them. No analysis, no discipline, just excitement. I learned that popularity inflates prices, not value. The more excited people become, the more dangerous the price usually is. Takeaway, before you buy anything, ask, would I still want this if no one was talking about it? Lesson 2, I learned to love boring numbers. Stories are seductive. Numbers are honest. I trained myself to look at earnings, assets, and cash flows, things that don't care about headlines. It wasn't exciting, but it was safe. Excitement is expensive. Boredom is profitable. Takeaway, if you can't explain why something is worth its price using simple math, don't touch it. Lesson 3, I treated the market like an emotional partner. I imagined the market as a manic-depressive business partner, what I called Mr. Market. Some days he was euphoric and overpaid. Other days he was terrified and gave things away. My job wasn't to agree with him. My job was to take advantage of his mood swings. Takeaway, you don't have to listen to the market. You only have to use it. Lesson 4, I stopped trying to be smart and focused on being safe. Most people want to be clever. I wanted to survive. That's why I insisted on a margin of safety, buying well below real value so mistakes wouldn't ruin me. Takeaway, never depend on being right. Depend on being protected. You've been told if it's expensive, it must be good. That's wrong. Expensive things often disappoint the most. You've been told the market knows more than you. No, the market feels more than you. You've been told you must always stay invested. Nonsense. Cash is not laziness, it's patience. Simple framework. Checklist. Here's how I simplified everything. Separate, analyze, protect, wait. Separate price from value. Analyze the business, not the story. Protect yourself with a margin of safety. Wait until the price makes sense. If you remember nothing else, remember this. You make money when you buy, not when you sell. 7. Closing. Conviction plus CTA. I didn't build my philosophy by being clever. I built it by watching people lose money they couldn't afford to lose. Price will always shout. Value whispers. Learn to hear the whisper and you'll sleep better for the rest of your life. If you want more of my hard lessons without the sugar coating, subscribe and don't miss the next one.